Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about, Dodgers game tonight, game 88 against the White Sox. This won't be as long as a recap as last night was. Dodgers, comfortable 6-2 victory. Dustin May goes 7 shutout. He goes into the 8th inning, but gives up, I believe it was a leadoff hit, and then a 2-run homer, and then he was done after that. But he went to the 8th inning, and us the White Sox, but a great outing from Dustin May. He went 7 innings, 2-run ball. Great outing from Dustin May. Hopefully he can be consistent like this. Hopefully he can start being more consistent going forward, because he has nice stuff when it's on. Like, he had nice movement on his pitches tonight. He was throwing strikes. He just wasn't like just throwing a bunch of balls and getting into a bunch of deep counts. So he went 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, struck out 9, and a 35 chase whiff rate. He has some of the best stuff in the league when he puts it together. He's more than, he can be like a back-end rotation guy, because he has nice stuff when he puts it together. I would have liked to seen the shutout. He fell apart in the 8th, but his stuff is nasty and plays well when he isn't throwing about 20 or so uncompetitive pitches. So yeah, it's good to see him have a great outing. 7 innings. I wanted him to get a shutout so bad, but he gave up that 2-run homer. But he was fantastic. Mookie Betts finally hit a homer, and Conforto homered again as well, which, hey, he's starting to heat up, man. And I think also with Dustin May, the 9 strikeouts tied a season high. And he was actually efficient. He was efficient with his pitches. I think it's through 6 innings. He had 65 pitches. And also, Dodgers called up Esteury Ruiz. We got that Max Muncy update. I think it's a left knee sprain, which was the best possible news to know. He'll be back this season. He isn't out for the season, so we got the best possible news that he won't be out for the year. Yeah, he's gonna be out for a bit, but I think we'll survive without Max Muncy, hopefully. They called up Esteury Ruiz. They had 2 on in the 8th with 2 outs. Teoscar probably doesn't make that play. Very likely he doesn't catch that. And 2 runs scored with knowing him. Thank goodness they brought in Esteury Ruiz. My lord, that dude is fast. And he's been good in AAA too. He's been hitting really well, and he's stolen a lot of bases as well. Teoscar probably lets that drop in front of him. But my lord, Ruiz is fast. I mean, he was the 2023 stolen bases leader. Yeah, the 6-2 victory. We talked about Conforto here. Teoscar first. He got his 1,000th career hit. So, another milestone. For his 1,000th career hit. Michael Conforto. He has 3 home runs and 8 RBIs in his last 6 games. So he's actually starting to hit. Paul has had a slow start, and Max Muncy, they've been able to hit. Conforto was going through just a massive slump. Well, I shouldn't even say I guess slump. So, Conforto's starting to hit the ball now. Hopefully, Mookie will follow through after his home run tonight and start hitting the ball as well. So, last 3 home runs and 80 RBIs in the last 6 for Conforto. Freddie Freeman had 2 doubles to score 3 RBIs. He hit 1 in the first and then 1 in the third. So, last night's hero with a great game. Hopefully, Freddie Freeman's back and hitting. But Dustin May was actually threw 90, even threw a 99 miles per hour pitch tonight. He's been throwing 94, 95. That might be just him. He's like that preservation. But I don't know, man. I would like him to throw 99. I would like him to throw 99 more. But I feel hopefully he's made some adjustments. But I want to see him throw that more. But Conforto, Freddie, Mookie driving in the runs tonight, and Dustin May going 7 scores for you with the homer. But yeah, let's go over. We went over his stat line. Tanner Scott comes on for an inning. He hasn't pitched in a bit, so he went for the 8th inning. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Scott. And Kirby Yates, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, strikes out 2. For the offense, they had 7 hits, 6 runs, 1 in the first, 4 in the third, 1 in the 7th. They really broke it open in the 3rd inning. Yeah, I had a feeling the White Sox wouldn't have great at bats as they did last night. They tried to avoid the 3K. Dodgers also had 1 error as well in the outfield by Teoscar, and they improved to 56 and 32. Ohtani was 0 for 2 with 2 walks, scored 2 runs. Mookie 1 for 4 and RBI to solo homer. Freeman 2 for 3 RBIs, had 2 doubles, drove in 3. Teoscar 1 for 4. Pages 0 for 4. Conforto 1 for 4, 2 RBIs with 2-run homer. Edman 1 for 4. Rushing 1 for 3, and Rojas 0 for 3. Scoring, bottom of the first, Freddie double. Bottom of the third, Freddie double, and then a Conforto homer. And then the bottom of the 7th, a Mookie homer. The White Sox had 4 hits for 2 runs, 2 in the 8th, and a 2-run homer with 1 error. They dropped 20-59, and they get swept, which was what we expected here. Last night was only a long recap because I had a lot to discuss with Kershaw, Muncie's injury, and just the game overall. But not really as much to discuss. Savali, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts for Savali. Look, he's only on this team just so he can start. He just wanted to go to a team he can start, and then the Brewers traded him to the White Sox so he could start. He just is whatever at this point. He's really garbage, to be honest, in 2025. Tyler Gilbert, 1.2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, 2 strikeouts, and Altavilla, 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. For the White Sox offense, Topman 1 for 3, Madroth 0 for 3 and a walk, Benintendi 0 for 4, Miguel Vargas 0 for 4. Man, dude, he's going through right now like a 1 for 33 stretch. Teal 0 for 3 and a walk, these bitch love Sosa 0 for 4, Rojas 1 for 4, Baldwin 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2-run homer. Ryan Noda 0 for 2, dude, their DH here, Ryan Noda, hits like 111, and he's their DH. And Slater 0 for 1 pinch hitting. And their 2 runs were on a Baldwin 2-run homer. Yeah, Baldwin with the 2-run homer. So yeah, good 6-2 win here for the Dodgers. Freddie, back-to-back multi-hit games, was the hero last night. Drove in 3 of their 6 runs tonight. So, good solid game from the Dodgers. Good to see Dustin May pitch well. Bullpen goes 2 scoreless. So, not really much else other than that. So, good 6-2 win. Just moving on to the weekend series. 4th of July weekend against the Houston Astros. Going to be a hell of a series. In LA against the Astros. Tomorrow, it'll be Lance McCullers Jr. against Ben Casparis. Ben Casparis kind of been struggling recently. But he's actually starting the game, so hopefully it goes well. Lance McCullers Jr. has just been ass this year. 6.61 ERA. So, game 2, Framber Valdez and Shohei Ohtani. Shohei should go like 3 or 4 innings in this one, hopefully. This is going to be a great pitching matchup, though. It's going to be a good test for the Dodgers against Framber Valdez, who's really damn good. And Sunday, don't know who will be starting, but those are the first 2 pitching matchups. It'll be 9:10 Eastern and then 7:15 Eastern. The second game will be on Fox for Saturday. The other 2 are on Sportsnet, and I assume on whatever the Astros and whatever network the Astros are. So, yeah, that's really all I got to say here. Till next time, Malcolm Light. Peace, and have a good night.